Hey guys, it's Serge here with another little ship showcase. Now I'm just going to show off this little guy. This is a little ship that I've been working on this afternoon and I just finished it, so I was going to show it off. Still needs a little bit of systems tweaking, but we're going to just show you what I've done. So first thing first, it's a little ship, not very big at all. It's only not even 50 meters long. And there's not a lot to it right now. I might add a little bit more interior as we go, maybe dress it up a little bit, but it doesn't need a lot of interior, to be fair. It's got your little cockpit up here, which is nice. Nice gloss and a good viewing angle. But ultimately all this is a little drop-off ship or a troop ship. Or a carrier, not a carrier so much as a troop transport. So think of this kind of like the Pelican in Halo. Where it's designed to fly in, enter the atmosphere, drop off its troops, or pick up its troops, and then head back off again. So it has only one primary weapon that doesn't currently work because it's got no power, not enough actual power capacity right now, which I have to fix. It's got a reasonable EFOS jump drive, and its primary weapons are actually these two turrets on the side, because they are set to actually fire at what they're targeted. So I'm just going to show that off. Nothing really nothing super difficult to achieve. So let's just fire at this asteroid down here. There we go. So as you can see, it's firing at the asteroid. And if I move and readjust myself, my turrets will continue to fire. Even if I turn around, they will keep firing at the thing that I wanted them to fire at. Now obviously they're not designed to turn around very well, but this turned out pretty good here. So this kind of shows you, so they got a little bit of ability to aim forward, or at least more downwards a little bit from I guess their vantage. But they don't turn all the way back. They sort of have a bit of a limb effect here, sort of like this guy's arms. But on the plus side, it does look pretty cool, being able to have this like ship with its little gun arms. So what we might do, where's a planet? Here's a planet. Let's just jump over to this planet. Jump over here, and okay. So we're gonna jump over to this planet here, and we're gonna go down to this planet. So I'm gonna put some cameras in this eventually. We'll stop targeting stuff. It's a pretty big planet. That looks like a good one to show off. So this will be, you guys right now are testing this with me. I haven't taken this to a planet to try and land it yet. I'm worried that it might be a bit too big, as planets in this game aren't quite massive yet. But I think we're still going to be able to have a good size here. So this is a pretty flat plate as far as it goes. We're going to take this down and we're going to land it. So just imagine you've got maybe a bit of a settlement on this. Actually, I reckon this is going to be a perfect size. Say you've got a bit of a settlement on here, or you've got a stranded space goer, and you need to come down and you need to rescue them. And there you go. You come down, you land, they jump aboard, you take off. So actually, yeah, that's a good test. Yeah, I've got enough thrust to escape gravity quite easily. So as far as it goes, yeah. Now you don't have to use this just for planets, of course. You can obviously, let's get this guy on a nice flat plateau here. You could use this guy to say, let's turn off our turrets, reset the turrets, there we go. So let's say you just need to take a quick jump over to a mate station, which isn't too far away, and you happen to have access to our exclusive Atlas gates, which would, that's awesome. You don't have to do much. You just have to jump in this little guy, take across, and pick him up. Now, a worst case scenario, let's say you've got a friend, he's just started StarMade, he's joined your server, and he's at 222, which is, your default starting position for 90% of servers out there. Now you want to go pick him up, but you don't want to get in your big ship and fly it all the way back to Central. You get in this little guy, it's quite fast, quite easy to charge its jump drive, easy to pick him up. He doesn't have to try and work out any fancy doors or mechanisms. You don't have to worry about lugging your big, expensive, powerful ship across the galaxy. Nice and simple. I mean, to be fair, this is more for roleplay purposes than anything else. Like, I know plenty of people who have a great little jump ship that just looks like systems because it's just systems, but it jumps in a matter of seconds. It permacloaks, it radar jams. Whereas, you know, I don't personally find that super exciting. I see that ship and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah. I guess it's functional, but it doesn't look cool. And one great thing about this game is the ability to actually, you know, interact with people, have a bit of role play, maybe build cool looking things. And don't get me wrong, I love functional things. Maybe you've watched my videos on Logic. But this isn't an opinion piece, this is a ship showcase. And I'm just showing off this little bugger here. Now, I don't have a name for him yet either. Again, comment in the section below about what you think would be a good name for this little guy. It currently needs a faction block, so I haven't added that in yet. And I might even put some room in here for cargo so that you can walk away around with some cargo. Now, as far as it goes, that's just literally something that I've been thinking of for a while. It turned out to be a little bit bulkier than I anticipated, but it's kind of necessary for the kind of turrets I used. I've been working also on a upgrade to my sledge, which also uses very similar turrets to these. In fact, the same turrets, I've just happened to have changed how the barrels look on this particular one. I didn't like it very much, so I decided to make something new, something smaller. And I really like this little guy. So I'm going to do a little bit more adjustments just so it's a little bit more compatible. Like right now it has nowhere it can dock with, and obviously that's quite important. So we'll get that set up, we'll get that sorted, and when I've got it all done, I will upload it maybe to my server. Well, definitely to the server, and I might even throw that up on the community page. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Otherwise, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I was thinking about putting some doors on this. It's just a lot of effort that doesn't really need to be done. Like, I can think of a few ways to do it personally. I don't want to put a lot more effort into this because it was just a fun little project while I was waiting for someone. So otherwise, you guys have a great day. Comment in the section below, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, or hey, leave a thumbs down because that's an option. Otherwise, this has been Serge, and I'm signing out.